Is this really 8,000 square feet?
Actually, no. We are approximately about 8,100 square feet of land. We're nested in Westlake Garden, which is next to the Caldecott GCB area. We're nested here in a 2-story semi-detached landed area, meaning that all your neighbors is at least a semi-detached home. But the current house that we're standing on is a bungalow, which is called a detached home.
So what about the amenities around here?
You have the Singapore Nature Reserve, which is Macritchie Reservoir, just a stone throw away, meaning that if you're into trail running, if you're into hiking, if you're into walking after a heavy dinner, you could do that just right at your backyard space.
What about transportation?
Talking about transportation, we are so central, traveling to anywhere else in Singapore is a breeze. We're north, south, east and west, and of course we are just right next to the Marymount Highway.
Oh, about schools for you children?
The famous Catholic High School is just nearby, and also RI and RGS is back at the same place here in the Bishan area.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Can we check this unit out, please?
Alright, so without further ado, let's check it out. Welcome to this beautiful bungalow area. On this side, of course, we got a beautiful full height door over on this front. Chinese is called very tati as you come in. Just below the staircase, we got a hidden storage space in here. Of course, out of sight, out of mind, you can store in precious shoes right in here. And of course, it serves as a separate added storage space area. If let's say you're a frequent flyer, you can actually pack in your luggage before you head out and put in here as well. So we come into the space, we have a huge living area. I do love the wide expanse that it actually caters for us. You can actually separate out the living area into two just by itself. On this side is kind of the entertainment area. If let's say you yourself or your children are into like piano, musically inclined, they can actually have their own space right inside the living area performing while the guests are here. On this front is definitely the more entertainment side of things, whereby you have the family area, the couch in here. Even with the couch in on the left and right side, you can have a great space over here for your entire family to enjoy. If let's say you're a guest and you love hosting, your guests can also come in here to enjoy this 80-inch curved TV screen for you. And I do love that this level 1, you've got a high ceiling because of this wide expanse of space, and also with the greeneries all around. If you are not someone who would love to turn on the AC throughout the day, you can actually turn on the ceiling fan and enjoy your living area over on this side. Definitely everything is oversized and big over here. I think space-wise is very comfortable for you to do your own interior design or placement of furniture to your own liking. We have a kind of round table, 2, 4, 6, 8-seater right now with a lazy Susan. If let's say you're coming in with a lot of guests, your relative and family and friends doing festivals like Chinese New Year, Christmas and the like, I think this is a great dining space to be had. If you are into more westernized dining format, you can actually put in a 10-seater long table and chairs in here as well because of the space that this area can confer to you. So if you have guests coming over, we have a powder room just on my right side. Powder room actually reminds me a lot of some of the 6-star hotel that I visited. We are now at the dry kitchen area. It really brings me back to my childhood, whereby I watched a lot of variety TV. They have actually food preparation on this sort of format. The tagline, if Yan can cook, so can you. On my left side here, when they did the major renovation, they actually opened up the entire stretch on the left side, enabling full-length sliding door to enable more lights and breeze to come into the space. A sunny day itself, this entire level 1 can be self-lit just by natural lighting. We have a dry kitchen, kind of westernized dry kitchen over here. If you are into baking or hosting, I think this could double up very well to be a baking area. Alternatively, if you do love to serve wine, alcohol when you have friends coming over, this can be doubled as a kind of a nice bar top area here as well. I think I would like to put in some high chair to complement the island kitchenette over on this front as well. Not forgetting, just behind us, we got your high-end DeLonghi coffee maker, built-in oven. On my right side, of course, refrigerator. In the island kitchenette itself, we also have a water filter and also sink in here. So if let's say you want to wash up and you do not want to go into the kitchen, you could do that here. And I understand that for baking, you do need this sink as well. So a lot of storage space just below the island kitchenette. And just beside the dry kitchen itself, we have a kind of a lounge area. I can imagine after a heavy lunch, we just want to chat with some friends over, some tea time snack, you can actually do it here. Talking about business, talking about life, talking about the travel story that you do have. In the evening time, this can transform into kind of a bar area here as well. If you can see that, they have 2 wine chiller where the owner do love to kind of host their friends. A 1982 red wine or white wine is beautiful to have some friends over, just chatting, just relaxing. On my left side, you can see that you have a sliding door linking straight to the garden itself. Same thing as the green room, which we're going to check out later on. I do love that with this kind of landscape here, you don't feel like you're in Singapore, isn't it? You feel like kind of you're in Arizona or LA, somewhere else. This is like a paradise away from the hustle and bustle that is Singapore, your own little paradise here in your own home. So that's it for this lounge area on this side. Before we go into the kitchen itself, I want to check out one of the bedroom on level 1, which we often affectionately call it a granny's room because usually older folks don't like to climb upstairs. So in actual fact, right, the owner's father's actually staying on this very good sized granny room that I've seen in recent time, especially a newly renovated kind of bungalow space. In here, we got a king size bed, bedside table, definitely good enough. Even elderly do charge their phones. We got a good sized TV on here. You can actually blow it up to 70, 80 inch. If you want to put in a projection screen, you could do that as well because you got a good wall on this front. Of course, study table. If let's say a lady is staying in here, a dressing table as well. As you can see, this entire room do not have a wardrobe because the wardrobe is actually inside the bathroom itself. Follow me into the bathroom here. I think it's very meticulously done is that some of the older folks, they would like to dress inside the bathroom itself before heading out. It's more convenient for them to do that. And this is no small wardrobe per se. It is a huge floor-to-ceiling wardrobe existing inside the bathroom itself. And the size of this bathroom, I think, is the biggest one inside this 2-story bungalow in here, just for easy access, even if you have a wheelchair-bound family member or elderly in here. So I do like that you still feature a window that can allow hot steam to head out after a hot shower, reducing the chance of mold and mildew forming on the wall, and also a ceiling which poses a little bit of health threat to your family member that is staying in this granny's room. Okay, coming outside back into the room itself, I do love that you have a lot of window and sliding door, meaning that natural lights and breeze can come into the space. And usually for elderly, they don't really like to turn on the AC for the entire day to sleep. They actually do prefer well-ventilated rooms and also bright room per se. Because there is a sliding door, you are able to step out early in the morning. You want to enjoy some of that morning sunlight. You can just step out into the garden which exists inside this home itself. Alright, so here we have an enclosed kitchen. As we step in, of course, we got a fridge on the left side, sink on the right side, and we got a good sized countertop space if you want to put in your rice cooker, your water boiler, even tabletop kind of oven or toaster. You could do that as well. Of course, we are Asian. We like to do our wok hei, our fire stove in here as well. Fully functional. Really done up for you on a hood and hob area of the famous brand. Bottom storage has been done up for you. Top storage has been done up for you. If this is not enough, on here we got additional storage space as well. I think this is ideally crafted and also designed because right at the kitchen area, it leads straight into the helper's room area. Check out with us coming in here. Right now, they have 2 helper, meaning that this single bed is a pull-out bed concept for 2 of them to stay in here in the evening. They have a window over on this front. Together with this mounted ceiling fan in here, you can have great ventilation, and there's going to be windy throughout the year, even for the helper that is staying in here. They kind of have their own master bedroom concept going on because they have an ensuite bathroom even for this helper's room. A good standing shower, WC, and also a sink for your own daily necessity and daily toiletry needs. So that's it for this helper's bedroom area. Let's head back into the kitchenette. We're going to show you that it links directly to the backyard space, which is beautiful and magnificent outside of the house itself. Alright, so that's it for level 1 in here. Let's head up to level 2, which it seems to me is like a separate, different unit from this level 1 area. Come on, check it out with us. Alright, so we are coming up to level 2 of this house. What I love of this place is that even the staircase is naturally lit by the window. Because this is kind of like a double volume here at the staircase level, you are able to put in nice pendant light chandelier if this is your preference. Enough about me, I'll pass on over the mic to Getty, my partner. Go ahead, Getty.
Okay, hi guys. So down here where we are, like what Casey actually mentioned, this is the second living area. So behind me, down here, the sofa set, as you can see, it can fit
seat at least 10 people. There's an opportunity for you and your kids to have some bonding time, or even for your friends or family members to come over for maybe say movie or even theatre, because behind you where the screen is at right now is actually a curved TV. What you can actually do is maybe you can put in a 70-inch, 80-inch, or even convert this into a home theatre. Because why? The ceiling height is high enough for you, and on top of that, actually there's ample direct sunlight coming into your house. Down here there's a window that's coming in, and also you can see down here there's a massage chair for you to unwind after a long day at work. Throughout the entire unit is actually a wooden feel to the house. Right now where we are is actually the first common bedroom. So this common bedroom itself, right, is actually bigger than most landed rooms that you will see in a landed unit. Down here where we are, there's a king size bed, and on top of that, on each side of the bed actually has a bedside table. There's windows for cross ventilation because the owners already installed the fan for you. You don't have your neighbors peering into your unit, so you have a completely unblocked view, which is very rare for landed. And on my right down here, the space is actually big enough for you. You can actually put your dressing table or your study table, and also a big wall-hung TV down here. As we enter the walk-in wardrobe, what you can see down here, it really feels like a 5-star hotel, luxurious hotel layout for you when you're done dressing, or even for your day-to-day jackets and coats, where you can actually hang where I'm pointing. Floor-to-ceiling wardrobe, so it means that you can put all your clothes down here, and I feel that the owners are really very meticulous in the sense where you're done dressing, you can check yourself out using this mirror down here, and it's actually the wardrobe door. Another thing that the owners did was they have this open cabinet. So what I like is that you can actually put in maybe your day-to-day things like your watch, your key that you can use. Because the owners are frequent travelers, they can even fit in a cabin-sized luggage for you. So this shows you how meticulous and detailed the owners are when designing this house. Let's check out this ensuite bathroom in this house. So what I love about this bathroom is that there's actually plenty of countertop space for you to put your toiletries, your skincare products, and also you can enjoy the storage below it. There's actually natural ventilation behind me. So why do I mention this? Is because right when you're done with your hot steamy shower, there's a lot of moisture in the air, you want it to go up, so that it will prevent and reduce the chance of your mold and mildew growing, which is adverse for your health. And another thing to note is that they actually carved out space for you to put your toiletries, your shampoo, your soap, and your face wash. So why we're spending more time in this bathroom is because this design concept is actually the same for all the 4 bedrooms in level 2 itself. So let's move on to the next common bedroom. Check out the common bedroom number 2. Right now what the owners did is they used this for a guest room. So behind me they actually installed a queen size bed already with bedside table on each side. But on my right side is actually wall to ceiling panel of wardrobe. You can also use it as storage space, and behind you is actually the walk-in wardrobe and toilet, which is very similar to the first common bedroom. And on the left of me, down here what they did, they installed a huge study table. What you can do is also double up as a dresser, or install maybe a 60-70-inch TV on the wall, because the wall space is huge enough for you. And the unique feature of this room is that down here is actually your balcony space. You can come out and relax, maybe with a cup of wine and some cheese, or alternatively in the morning, if you're a morning person, you can have a yoga mat out there and do some meditation or even yoga in the morning. Okay, follow me to the junior master bedroom. So the junior master bedroom is currently occupied by the owner's son. Behind me down here is actually your queen size bed, and on top of that there's a bedside table on my left and my right. Right now the owner's son actually has modeling hobby, so you can notice this huge study table that is spanned throughout the entire room. And you can also have natural ventilation and natural light coming in, which is great on days where it's rainy and you don't feel like on the aircon. It's possible to open the windows, on the fan, and it's good to go. Down here on my right is actually your feature wall. This feature wall is possible to put in huge TV, your wall-hung TV if you want to. And right now what the owner's son actually did was just shoes down here. You can alternatively put in your watch collection or your jewelry collection, or you can also put your shoes below, and plenty of storage space actually throughout this entire area. Something unique about this room is that behind you, what you will notice is a very big space for you to enjoy. So one unique feature that I mentioned just now, which I really love, is that the owner's son actually segmentized the room into the sleeping area and his own little hobby, or rather man's cave down here. So come on in. Right now what you see on my left and my right is plenty of modeling, which is, I think, Alien versus Predator. So down here also plenty of storage space for him to put his modeling stuff. And what you can do is that you can either keep this area like that, remove this wall down here, so then you can enlarge the room, or alternatively, you can also remove the tables down here and make this your work from home area, which is huge enough for you. There's also natural light coming in, so don't have to worry that there's no natural sun coming in down here. So this room is actually huge for you to enjoy as a man's cave, as a work from home area, and also maybe just to enlarge to have an even bigger room for you to enjoy. Behind you is your junior master bathroom, which is very similar to all the common bathroom that you've seen earlier on. Right now where I'm standing is actually the walk-in wardrobe, which is very good enough space for you if you decide to enlarge this area down here. Without further ado, let's check out the much anticipated master bedroom. This master bedroom, I feel the theme here is just the word big, because this master bedroom is so big that you can install a bed. This bed is not a conventional king or queen, this is actually a super king size bed. Left and right side we have the bedside table, and what I like is that this wooden accent throughout the house, so it gives you the warm, cozy feeling. We have this big panel of window for natural ventilation and natural light to shine into the house. We have this big wall-hung TV and a big space in front for you to throw in some bean bags or even a 2 or 3-seater sofa for you to enjoy. What the owners actually did was they actually have a study desk for them to use as a work from home area, and follow me into this big walk-in wardrobe that's very unique in this house. So this big walk-in wardrobe, there's left and right side floor to ceiling wardrobe for you to put in your clothes, your designer handbags. And something that is worth taking note is that there's actually aircon installed in this room already. So what does it mean? It means that it helps to reduce humidity in the house because of the erratic weather in Singapore, which is very humid. So with this aircon installed, you can actually prevent mold from going onto your designer clothes and your bags. And behind me is the bathroom that is very similar to all the other bathrooms in this unit itself. So that's it for now for the master bedroom and the second level. Let's join Casey downstairs on the first level.
Alright, so that's it for this home tour for this beautiful bungalow here at Westlake Garden, which is next to the Caldecott GCB Area. If you find this beautiful home suitable for you and your family needs, do give us a call at 8809-2889. Can also visit our website homequarters.com.sg and also our social media platform Facebook, Instagram and YouTube at homequarters.sg. My name is Casey from Home Quarters and this is Getty, and remember, call Home Quarters
And start packing.